I need 2020 hindsight. There's no 2020 hindsight in this game. But, you know, getting an energy relic might have been a good idea. That was the, you know, thing that was wrong with the deck. Go dagger throw over flying knee, I think. Hey, Malarbles. You're welcome. Glad you're enjoying those. Flying higher, thanks for the 3 months. Agbomo show to you do. Ah. Fuck. How's the bomb here? I guess it's just Wraith from leg sweep. Or I want to take the bomb though. But yeah, okay. Those are like 2 of the best cards in the game, so maybe we should take them. Good turn. Alright, super good fight. Humes works very well with Wraith form. I don't think I was meant to pay gold for that health. I don't think I need it. Maybe it will be nice to have against Guardian, just in case. Have I ever gotten angry in my life? Sure. I have been angry in my life. I've been quietly angry, I've been loudly angry. So when I played poker for 3 or 4 years professionally, I don't know what the right way to say this is. Playing a game where sometimes you just lose thousands of dollars and you didn't do anything wrong at all requires that you work out how you're going to deal with things not going your way. And yeah, I worked that out. No, I definitely never got angry at anybody else while playing poker. I'd get frustrated with myself sometimes, but I got over that. Tiny quick slash deflect. Interesting little deck, isn't it? Needs a crippling cloud. I'm gonna take... Yeah, I'm gonna take one deflect. You didn't play perfectly? Number one all things. I don't think I ever played with Jake Carver. Pretty sure he plays tournaments, yeah. I wasn't sure that I should pick up Pendant. I figure there's like a high enough chance that we get Necronomicon Skewer or something that it's good. It was also pretty decent there, although I have 59 health. Hey, Louis! Hard stuck on Ascension 19 with Silence. We'll get there. So I'm just out some gold for a tiny bit of health. Shut up. Nightmare Wraith form. Nightmare Wraithform Pyramid. That's a deck. I wonder who would win if I just started the heart fight right now. I think I probably need a little bit more damage. Oh, I had orange pellets. Man. The chance of this run being a win, pretty high. Relatively high, I would say. Hey, Frozen, it's going alright. Don't think so, Monito. Backstab seems great with a 9-card starting hand, a Penib, a vulnerable pot, and only 3 energy. Wait. Neutralized the wrong one. Wait. Oh no, I didn't. I did need that for lethal damage. Okay. Feel better now. I think maybe I was meant to Nightmare neutralize. No, I couldn't. Well, I no longer have my gold. Two deflects. Sure. Currently we're like way ahead on card draw versus our ability to play cards, so seems okay. He's just gonna die in 3 steps. I kill build him. Trying to figure out if Sadistic Nature has ever been a good card in any deck ever. I'm sure that it has. The problem with Sadistic Nature is that it costs 200 gold, usually, to get it. Other than that, there's nothing like super wrong with that. Technically not Tim, thanks for the 14 months. Momo show to you as well. Good fight. Hey, Katsuyu. Glad you enjoy the show. When am I going to like have a normal throat again? Turns out that perhaps talking for 6+ hours a day is not the right way to let your throat heal. Applying poison counts as a debuff, yep. Actually take a backflip here, I think. What made me decide backflip was better than die? Did I have a pyramid and a wraith form and a nightmare, basically? Sorry, I wanted to blow my nose. That seemed like the simplest way to do it without all of you getting to see. You can't just be giving up squares on the Jorbs bingo so easily, you know? Wonder how dead I am. Don't seem to have a lot of damage here. You're attacking for a lot. Don't attack me. Oh, 36? Fuck. I actually like the footwork, despite the Nightmare Wraith form plan. I think with 3 deflect, it's probably pretty good. Smiling Mask doesn't seem like all that in a bag of chips right now, though. His Noctis fumes in a dream. I don't know. This thing seems strong, right? That seems pretty good. I'm gonna take a bag of chips over Wraith Form. I actually have a bag of chips on my desk right now. The plot thickens. Did I win on playing backstab? I've got a pen. Also, there was no reason not to. Second Deadly Poison seems great here. I'm all over that. Well, it's not like you need to be looking for reasons not to do something when there's no reason to do it. Ding ding dong, right? There was no reason to play backstab there. I have a Runic Pyramid. Having it in my hand had, like, no downside at all in any way. So by not playing it, I get to have it available for, you know, some reason, whenever any reason at all to have it in my hand comes up. Whatever that may be. I'm already off my wound, Veritas? Damn. Crushing it. Did not leave Pennib in a very good place this fight. I had a strike in me. Should have played that. Second Fumes looks incredible. Do I have enough? Can Nightmare backstab? It probably actually works. Alright. Like Nightmare Neutralize or something. It looks like I have enough damage anyway. Oh, I just won't Nightmare anything. Yeah, that's more sensible. Would bullet time be good here? It might be okay. Catalyst is pretty good here. It's hard for things to be good in a situation where, like, you win no matter what you do. And we are rapidly approaching such a situation. We kill the heart with this deck. Yes, I think so. If I had full health, I think I would win against the heart with this deck. Happy Flower is so good. Fancy that. Well-laid plans could help us guarantee our combo. Footwork upgrade, Fumes upgrade, Deadly Poison upgrade, Nightmare upgrade. These are all okay. Why doesn't he attack me? What a coward. Hey, Ninja Goose. Oh, the fight is over, champ. I'll give you this moment to say goodbye to those you love. I don't even know if this deck needs Corpse Explosion. take the fusion hammer, I guess. Glad that I got the catalyst upgrade. It is Awakened One first. Awakened One's probably the most complicated fight in the game. Left for this deck. Is Reflex Plus good? Have only Survivor Dagger Throw? Probably not. Hey, Jage. I think there was one patch where those exploded before poison damage affected them. I think I'm still working through the psychological ramifications of that having existed. Yeah, real Prism Sword. I do. I was just freaking out about that having existed, in fact. What a coincidence. Happy Flower turn 1 is probably actually worse than Happy Flower turn 2. Seem to have just barely won. 3 copies of Noxious Fumes plus. I think I just like a prepared. Prepared plus seems sweet. Malaise helps with Awakened One. Could upgrade the Dex pot into a Speed pot with the Artifact charge, or I could just go for a Ghost in a Jar. Prismatic Shard is here as another option. all of these options win. Some of them win a little bit more comfortably than others. Blur might be an okay card. That start was sort of rude. Have a corpse explosion? Okay. So none of this actually matters. Can just play Wraith Form next turn and then corpse explosion when I draw it. Evo Grog. Oof, 12-hour shift. Hope that your tomorrow is not too bad. Thank you very much for the bits. Imagine if you could fight the shopkeeper. Why? Why does it always have to be violence with you people? What about a peaceful negotiation, commerce, mutual trust and benefit? Hmm? No. Please. Please no. $34, $41, $51. Commerce is violence on the proletariat. Which one's the proletariat? As long as it's the poor, that sounds great. I think this game needs a rhythm section where you beat the shopkeeper in Guitar Hero 2 in order to steal cards. Yeah. That's... There were a lot of things that could have been added to this game, but in 2022, when Slay the Spire 3 came out as a rhythm game based on Guitar Hero, looking back at it, that's probably the moment when I knew. It's not even like I have a fusion hammer. It doesn't even do anything to go to this. Should just go here. Alright. I think Dolphin would crush me in a dance-off. I don't think I would have a chance in hell. It's just the way that he moves. It's just the way that he moves, like it ain't no thing. If you mailed me a USB DDR pad and file for keyboard emulator, would I do a DDR Slay the Spire stream? I had a USB DDR pad once and it didn't work very well and it was very frustrating. So probably I would not, like, install it because it would bring back bad memories. Would I rework Spade? If so, how? The shovel is a glorious and perfect relic. Suggesting reworking it is an awful thing to do. Do I just like Nightmare Catalyst and then win next turn? Hold on. I have 4 energy, 21, 63, 189? I guess I do. Let's check that one more time. 7, 21, 63, 189. It's exact lethal. Alright. If it's exact lethal, it's exact lethal. What if my math's wrong? I will just instantly die. I have a ghost in a jar if my math's wrong. Ooh. Maybe? Sure, that's probably better than what I would get in the next act. Good thing I went to math school. I knew when I was attending math school back in 1832. I knew it was going to be a valuable way to spend my time. I remember sitting there after a hard day of math, just smiling. Huge grin on my face, just knowing that what I was doing was valuable and worthwhile. You always had me pegged as a math state grad. Yep. Guilty as charged, I suppose. You didn't realize I was that young? This was not the first time I went to school, obviously. The decision to go to school for math came, you know, fairly late in my life, after I had already attended several schools for other things. I'm like a little bit dying, but a little bit dying is better than a lot bit dying. We got there. That was actually significantly before I turned to diamond thievery. Diamond thievery is fairly modern as a profession. You mean think about going back to school once your financial situation is more stable. If that's what you want to do, go do it. There is... like, it's very hard for investing in yourself to not, like, give you anything, right? Like, you're gonna get something out of investing in yourself. Feeling better, my throat is still fucked up, and I would like it to stop being fucked up, but other than that, I'm feeling okay. I'm just gonna hold these in my hand for the entirety of the fight, 'cause why not? View corpse explosion phase 1 of Wake 1. Does it kill birds? I've never done that. Never have I done that, so I'm not sure. Thanks, Mr. Dude Guy, sir. Network node. Hold on to the pen nib? Guess so. Do I know what it's like to interact with Twitch chat? No, no idea. Absolutely no clue. I guess it's hard to hold on to Penda because I keep on getting my hand full of attacks. And nib to neutralize overstrike. Yeah, well, the goal is to get Pennib to 9 again before the end of the fight. Like, that's the ideal thing. We don't want to deal damage here. My favorite university class that was outside my major. I took a class on the history of science. It looked specifically at the period from like the early 1800s to the 1930s, and it was all about how our norms of science were arrived at. Starting off at like scientific papers being published in Latin because that was the language that scientists shared, to like all of the regions that now constitute modern-day Germany, how they participated in science, and then talking about the development of the scientific method. And then eventually getting all the way up to like Einstein and relativity and the like. That was just absolutely fascinating to sit in, to enjoy. I feel like the scientific method is something we have culturally accepted for the last like few hundred years or whatever. But it's something that doesn't get questioned very much at all, and because of that, we don't think about it as like a living thing, as a thing that like we chose and decided on and all that. And so it was just really fascinating to take a class where we talked about why that's the thing that we use for science. So I actually went to math school? No, I didn't actually go to math school. $21.63, 180 something or other. I have to rest at the campfire anyway, right? Scientific method says we should do things like confirmation studies. What? Confirming a result? That sounds like it would cost way too much. Yeah, the idea that scientific results should be reproducible was certainly a thing. I think we have some fairly large problems with scientific studies in the modern era. Like, the cost of performing them is huge. Sometimes the data that is collected to perform them isn't public, or the way that it was collected is problematic, or the method that was used to get a conclusion from it is, like, copyrighted and under NDA, or, like... There are a lot of weird things going on with how studies work these days. Key hacking is dubious, absolutely. That's awesome, not a doc. Dirkus, thanks for gifting a sub to Network Node. Angbomo show to you as well. I think peer review is unrealistic at this volume of papers. Probably. Studies funded by mega corporations invested in the results. Yeah, pretty sure we're not meant to do that. Ooh, that would have been good. This would have been good. It's certainly very easy to manipulate science, yeah. Well, not if, like, people are actually paying attention and properly peer reviewing. But are people doing that? Meh. There are so many options here. I'm angling toward just nightmaring Wraith form and playing Blur. Definitely takes some damage that way, though. No, let's do this. I think I can do better. Eight, 19, 25, 30. It's a lot less damage. Fuck. I'm gonna die if I do that, though. I still have Nightmare Catalyst available and there's a Corpse Explosion in the deck. I think it's fine. What if I just Wraith form right now? Yeah, fuck you. You can't fucking kill me. I'm Jorbs. Fuck off. Oh, I took a damage. Whatever. Because something is peer-reviewed and published doesn't mean that the scientific community of that discipline suddenly treat it as an objective fact. That is certainly true, although then you get into problems of how are, like, lay people going to interpret stuff like that. A lot of people's interaction with scientific results is not by reading the scientific study, it's by reading a magazine article or something that says what the scientific study said according to the magazine. Ow! Actually, ow, though. That was sort of rude. We'll see, Dave, again. We'll see. The problem with me sounding intelligent about a topic that doesn't get talked about that often is that okay, there are two problems. One, there just aren't that many topics that don't get talked about a whole lot that I have anything intelligent to say on. And then two, even if I sound intelligent to you, I'm not actually an expert. Like, I took one class on this, right? I wanted to Nightmare Wraith form. Too bad. So I'm getting attacked for 4 times 15 right now, actually. No, I'm not getting attacked. Sneeze tricked me. In a philosophical way to deconstruct it a bit to look at the components that make the topic relevant. That's like generally what I try to do as a person. So yeah, I try to do that. Where did my sneeze go? I never did sneeze. I just like needed to sneeze, and then it disappeared.